All right, mic check. Mic check. Hold up, give me a moment here. Just sort out. Gotta go live. Gotta go live on this one. I was gonna put it off for another couple of hours, but I gotta quickly go live. Don't know how long we'll be live for, but we gotta quickly go live, man. We gotta go live regardless. Um, huge story, breaking news of catastrophic proportions. Not that anybody's gonna see this video anyway, but or this stream. But it is what it is. What can we do, right? Right, and hold up here. Is this thing working or something? What happened to him? Yeah, we got to go live. Huge situation going on right now in Spain and Portugal, if you didn't realize. Mass blackout. There's no internet, no trains, no nothing. Yeah? Crazy situation going on right now. Absolutely crazy. Hold on, what is happening with this? Why is it not playing? Oh, it's there. Huge story and situation going on right now. Breaking news. Excuse me, I'm just sorting out my bearings, just getting sorted out here. Let me. I want this here on the full screen for myself. Hold up here. All right, just give me a moment. 2 seconds, guys. Let me just pull up what I've got already. And I said, my God, okay, so they're already putting it to, punting, even though we know it's a collective thing, whether it's, it's UK, Russia, China, Korea, USA, Spain, France, they're all working together, the Jesuit order, against you, the civilian that's just trying to get on with your daily life. Remember last year they did the July 19th situation with the global tech chaos, remember? It was grounded to a halt with the airport situation and other stuff going on. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Then all the other stuff that followed suit in the other months that we covered. Give me a break. Now, again, let me just quickly read. Mass blackout. Spain and Portugal power outage. Internet down. Traffic lights dark. Dark as stricken countries refuse to rule out Russian attack. Right. So they're already saying no to Russia. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Give me a second here, because this is wild. And as I say, people won't care until. But the thing is, even when it's on your doorstep, just like how you had a bazillion things on your doorstep, right? Nobody cares. Ongoing. Doesn't have to be, lockdown and stuff. There's so much stuff on a daily that's, right in your face. Nobody cares, unfortunately. So as I say, I'm just putting this out for those that actually care. The few that that old classes tribe in my neck of the woods. But yeah, Spain and Portugal power outage, internet down, traffic lights are down. Countries refuse to rule out that it's to do with a Russian hack. We're gonna get to that because I've got some numbers for you. I ain't done it all, but I've found some stuff already, and we're gonna get to that in a few moments. So just bear with me. Now, if you go to the news, note the update time. I don't know, they might have changed it now. Let's have a look. Let me go to the other tab here. Hold on. Because I've got my screenshot, but let me just check just to see. Is it still on 139? Yeah, it's still on 139, the update time. It was on 1307. We're going to get to why that's important and then why they've now put it up at, they've updated it. It changed to 1339, which is 139. We know Freemasonry equals 139. Let me just pull up my notes here. What also is 139? Hold up. Hold up here. I just had it. I said, give me a break. I need to go live. Fucking hell. I need to go live. And also, before we get to the 139, you know what? Let me just say that quickly because we'll get back to that, the 139. But I just want to say it because I spoke about it. I don't want to like cross over and say other stuff and blah blah blah. I just had it up here. Where's it gone? So anyway, the time at first was 1307. Mass blackout equals 137. Remember, that's the 33rd prime. Remember, police, people, order, society, masonry, secrecy. Again, Freemasonry. Police, people, order, society, secrecy. 33, right? Again, the 33rd prime. Remember, there's 33 degrees in Freemasonry, right? So that's why they first at the time with the update time of 1307. Yeah. Then they've just updated it, which you can go and see right now. I've just gone to the Sun News on the tab, on my tab, and they've updated it to, and it's still there. It's at 1339, which is 139. Blackouts equals 139. Yeah. Remember we covered Greg's. Remember the Greg's and the Sainsbury's stuff that we covered before. Remember that about a year ago? Do you remember that? Come on. And they were saying, oh, it's pointing this and pointing that. And then I showed you that it's just the Jesuit order in general. But of course, they want to give you a boogeyman to say, oh, whether it's Osama bin Laden and Twin Towers. And these times it's them. Them times they built the Twin Towers, the infrastructure with bombs in the fucking building. These people are demons beyond belief. Remember you had George Bush Jr. sitting in that classroom with the children singing a nursery rhyme that you've never heard before, talking about kites flying into like a steel building or a structure. I can't remember how the nursery rhyme went. A nursery rhyme you've never heard before. This is how sick these people are. And then they've got all these none the wiser lemmings roaming around. Imagine if the entire population of Spain and Portugal was about to say what I'm about to say with just these numbers that I'm going to deploy and give in a minute, which is easily done. Everybody should learn this. You can see the spell being cast. These people are... Again, if you're not up to speed, go on my playlist tab and go to, because this video is going to be in there after this stream, go to Global Tech Chaos. Go to that playlist if you're not up to speed, yeah? Go figure. And note, President Creature Satanic Puntin, Jesuit scumbag, he's born in 1952. Power outage equals 52. Give me a break. And if you go from July 19th to today, from last year to today, remember the Global Tech Chaos that fitted perfectly with William Henry Gates, and it was to do with Microsoft Update and all this bullshit that it was giving you. Remember? Or you didn't know? If you're not up to speed, go figure. Because I'm not going to say all of that right now. The video, the playlist is there, yeah? I'm not going to harp on like a broken record about all of that right now. But just note, from last year, June 19th, and remember, June 19th, it was a leap year, and it had the 201 on that day as well, yeah? Remember, the Jesuit order equals 201. Bill Gates, his actual name is William Henry Gates. That equals 201. Was that sacred number equal 201? I mean, the long list, man. Yeah, Iranian terrorism, Islamic terrorism. I mean, there's one that I'm forgetting right now. Islamic, Iranian. There's another one that I forget right now. Islamic, Iranian. What's the other one? Man, there's just so many dub plates for 201. But anyway, today is the numerology and life lesson. Remember when I called to look out for activities and stabby? And then we had 2 weeks before the island situation about a year and a half ago. It was November 23rd. You remember that? Not last year, the year before. Do you remember that? And then I'm trying to contact these people in Ireland while they're streaming and after the stream. Is there any bridges connected? And this is the thing I'm going to say again. There's no teamwork. Oh my God. I was trying to refrain from saying this, but I'll tell you again. Communication with people, and people so me. They're going like they want to be a team and be friendly. All that as well. So you've got Broken communication in your consciousness, then how you deal with people is all broken. If I show you this shit with the update, that was something that I slightly spoke about recently, the update of what happened on the WhatsApp, I said, these people, my God, what the fuck is going on? And I'm saying this in general terms. I'm not even saying about this particular person. This is in general. I've been documenting. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's fucking ridiculous. Ridiculoso. Yeah? So again, it's the same life lesson numerology of that 23rd December time, that day that had the day that left 38 days in there, and I said stabbing and all that stuff, collapse, found dead, whatever. And we know it had a life lesson of 41, just like today. It's the same numerology and life lesson. Yeah? So today, how we get the 41 is 4 at 28, 2 at 0, 2 at 5 equals 41. Terror equals 41. Who likes to terrorize the people? Who? Oh, wait. Anybody wanna? Exactly. The same old culprits behind the BS, the Fugazi boogeyman that they give you. It's the Fugazi. That's all bullshit. The real boogeyman is the politicians and whatnot behind them that control them. My God. So again, today we have a life lesson of 41. Not to mention from last year, June 19th to today, what's today's date? 28/4. Well, it's 284 days since June 19th last year with the global tech chaos concerning Microsoft. Unbelievable. And there's a 284 dub plate with a specific word or term that I'm forgetting just now. Where's my Gematrians in the chat? Let me go back to the other tab. Where you at? Probably nobody fucking there. Oh, one. Who is that? Wondered why GigaClear sent me a backup on battery pack last month. Wonder why. What's that one there? Join the stream if you want, you know. Join the stream. Let me put the link in there, man. That's what this is for, not for me to... You get me? Everybody can just jump in, say what you're saying, rather than... You don't have to type. Why are you making me read? It can be instant. I can hear automatically. Down. You get me? Because this is fucking crazy. Because people ain't fucking pulling their finger out in all manner of fucking angles of this thing. It's just absolutely... It is crazy. And why is this right in the way of the... Hold up. Oh, come on, StreamYard. Why are you going to fucking put that there? Fucking idiot. If you could see where they've put the help thing, let me just unsplit the screen. Is it really just in the way? Am I a cunt? Or is StreamYard a cunt? StreamYard, you're a cunt. If you could... Do you know what? I'm going to screenshot this and I'll put it up later. Unbelievable. Look where StreamYard has put help. And it's right where I'm supposed to press the little arrow so I can put the fucking thing in the fucking chat. Fucking idiot. Now I have to go to fucking YouTube just to put it in the... You lot are just... You're just a bunch of cunts. Cunts. And this is all by purposeful design. Demons. I'm telling you, the demons. Just like the person, whoever that person is that made that crop thing, when you crop a picture and when you touch one side, then it moves the whole thing. Then you tap another side, you get it nice and perfect, you're about to do it, then it moves the whole thing. Who made that? If I could find him, you know, like Simpsons when Homer strangles Bart. Yeah, if I could find whoever, if I could find them, oh my God, strangle the bastards. You're a fucking piece of shit. Why would you make it like that? Touch one side, touch the other side, it moves the whole thing. These times I had it crisp to crop what the fuck I'm doing. Now I've got to do the whole thing again. Then it does it again. Fucking idiot. So dumb. You said about... Bruv, we've been talking about blackout. We've been talking about this for how long? We've been telling people about this. You think it ain't going to be coming here? We've been talking about this. There's ones that have been forecast. Why do you think I played the Boondocks cartoon with Zach in there? Like, playing it and talking stuff and showing stuff ad nauseum? Sick to the fucking teeth of it, man. And all these fucking idiots know, oh, boxing was on the weekend. Oh, bread and circus, you know, bread and water. Oh, football was on. Oh, Liverpool. Oh, gotta watch the boxing. No. Oh, let's go and ring up the housing because of that guy's thinking out. He's had too much to think again. Let's ring up for audio oracle. Let's get a phone call in. Let's annoy him because I'm a cunt, but I don't know I'm a cunt, but I want to be a cunt. Let's troll. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, these probably be the same cunts that will knock my fucking door when you can't go to the cash point, when there's no fucking lights down the fucking street lamps for a fucking week. You fucking idiot. So fucking dumb. You know what I mean, bruv? This is what pisses me off. Like, they've got the audacity to coexist in the same timeline as people like myself. I don't profess to be no special fuck. I'm saying you're a cunt. I don't profess to be the smartest cunt, but don't take this cunt for a fucking... Don't take me for that type of cunt. Yeah? You're taking the piss. Fucking idiot. Now watch the numbers in 1 second when we get to pointing. Sorry. Right, mic check. Sorry about that. StreamYard kicked me out when I put on the YouTube on the other. I had my tablet in split screen and it just kicked me out of, you know, it can't manage simple stuff. But anyway, yeah, so it's like, you know, you could go to the authorities or speak to a doctor or just to talk to somebody like to see, you know, get their opinion to see, you know, blah, 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 just something. And then they will go on like, you're being manic or you're being all, you know, out of whatever character shape. Yeah. With this little pigeonhole bracket that they deem that you should be in a template way and that you're not being normal, yeah, when I'm being exactly how I'm supposed to be in the midst of chemtrails, poison everywhere in orifices, you know, all the shit coming in, all the bullshit, the TV bullshit, the streaming bullshit, the news bullshit, the music, you know, mainstream. I don't really listen to mainstream, but you know what I mean? And I'm the one that, what were you saying? But because they're desensitized and I'm not desensitized, you're numb, I'm not numb. I am acting exactly accordingly how you're supposed to be acting. Fucking idiot. That's the fucking problem. So again, fuck you. Excuse me here, I need to reset up my gallery here. You know, like I'm not supposed to be even remotely annoyed for the people just trying to get on their plane or do their daily duty or whatever the case may be. Now there's another spanner in the works, whether it's lockdown, whether it's something like this. Okay, I'm supposed to just hem up my mouth, talk as quiet as possible. You know, like the black lady in police academy. You know like that. I'm supposed to be like some timid, not allowed to talk, not allowed to say anything. The moment you say anything, even remotely, oh my God, oh, let's pump him full of pills. Yeah. They're scumbags. So again, today we have a life lesson of 41. 4 and 28. 2 and 0, 2 and 5 equals 41. Terror equals 41. And not only that, what was the other 41 again? Power cut equals 41. Badum. Hello. Hello. Am I putting numbers out of my backside? Blackouts equals 32. Today's numerology, day numerology is what? 4 and 28 equals what? 32. Blackouts. He's pulling numbers out of his backside. I just can't work it out. He's crazy. Better pump him full of pills because he's crazy. He's noticing what's going on in the environment. It makes him crazy. Oh, he's crazy. He's manic. Oh, he's having a manic episode. Oh, he's crazy. No, you're fucking crazy. You fucking stupid shit cunt. That's the fucking problem. Fucking idiot. So again, note the update time. Is it still the same in the sun? Let's quickly check on the tab and we'll come back to the StreamYard tab. Yeah, it's still the same. The update time in the sun right now is 13:39. 1:39. Blackout equals 109. Like Freemason equals 139. Before that, it was 13:07, and it was, what was it? Mass blackouts, 137. And remember, the 33rd prime is 137. Again, police, people, order, society, masonry, and of course, federal for federal government. 33. Sorcery, magic. 33. Get it? People are so dumb. Oh my God. Again, why do I have to be here in this timeline? God, it's excruciating. I can't even, the word's not even invented to even convey the magnitude of what I'm being nice. Me calling you a cunt and a basic beast brain Barcelona and Zombieland variant, that's not even a morsel of the magnitude of what I'm really trying to say. Yeah? The English language don't do it justice. Yeah? Trust me. Unbelievable. So again, Daily Morology 32. Yeah? Blackouts 32. Life Lesson 41. Power Cut 41. And is it Power Outage 52? Again, Vladimir Putin's born in 1952. Give me a break. Unbelievable. Yeah, man, we're just pulling numbers out of our backside. We're just farting them out willy-nilly. Oh yeah, there it goes. Unbelievable. Now let's see from his crusty creature birthday as well. Hold up, give me a moment here. Again, I've just quickly looked. I haven't even gone in that date. I just quickly saw a couple of bits and I wanted even to go live, and I said, you know what, just in case we get a power cut, let me get something out ASAP. Because any minute now. And as a quick reminder, you know what, let's quickly fucking play this and then we get back to the show. Let's quickly play this video, yeah? And remember, anybody can join the stream, you know? Remember, we've been documenting this while you lot are sleeping, whether it's Transport for London. Remember that recently? We covered that. Remember, we covered Greg's. We covered how many other ones? And then how many others that we didn't even bother because we know it's fucking them. And how many times have I told you, as soon as I pull up, you know, the Google, and before you even type anything in underneath the search bit, you've got all the thumbnails. And how many times have I said to you, well, look, cyber attack this, Gmail cyber attack that, this thing, that thing. It's fucking them. It's not cliche fat person in his mama's basement all the time. I will say that's happened 1% of the time. And that's what I would say to you, Grand Theft Auto, the game, when that got leaked and stuff like that, do you really think it was somebody from like UK that, I mean, come on. That's them on purpose. How is this all of a sudden such a thing in the last few years? Just like this year, how is it all of a sudden plane crashes every fucking minute? Oh yeah, man, it's just like plagues that come around. You know, we had the thing in 2020, and you know, 100 years before that, we had the Spanish plague, and it's just things that happen around in time, you know what I mean? So that means in another little time, there's going to be more plane crashes at that time in 100 years or 50 years time. Really? How is that a thing? All of a sudden, planes just keep fucking crashing. You fucking cunt. That's never been a thing before. Fucking idiot. And what's plane equal again? Is it 97? The 25th prime is 97. When 2025 and time diff RIP equals 25. You fucking stupid cunt. Fuck you. Basic beast brain buffoons. Why do I have to coexist? We've got all the time to have all the other bollocks though, ain't we? You know what I mean? All the other stuff on certain podcasts. What I kind of spoke about the other day. You know what I mean? I spoke about before. They will chat a whole bag of la 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 and ya 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 ya. Where is all of this shit then? What are you saying? You can't talk about this. You can't get me on a blood clot Skype call or something. You can't get me in on the fucking couch. What are you saying? We can't look at the majority report and minority report. What are you saying? That's not a thing, is it? Fucking idiot. Why? We've got knife crime to look at as well, you know? I saw something that popped up and I said, oh shit, did I cover that one? And it's a little update and I said, oh, I must have covered that one. And even the update time was 38 minutes past, and of course, stabbing and stabbing 38. And then, of course, when I put the person's name in, I can't remember his name, but I'll pull it up in a moment. And I was like, look at his name. You got the 45s and 27. We know knife equals 20, 27, 45. There's a code fucking playing out that's been assigned. Again, you're not going to throw out Fibonacci code. You're not going to throw out mitosis in the womb and fucking sacred geometry. The Wax and Wane cycles. There's a reason for the season. With or without the fucking scumbags, you know, that amplified the code in their favor and made it warped and distorted to cause fuckery and mayhem. And people just spazzing out and they don't know why they're spazzing out. Next minute, you're driving into people in the car in Vancouver in fucking the Filipino situation that just happened in fucking Canada. Oh, he's been to the police 50 times. Oh, they know he was mental health. Now all of a sudden he's driving into people, mowing them down. Scripted or not, there is a code playing out. Why is this so every fucking minute? You can't send your child to school. There's a madness going on. Think about what the fuck I'm saying. Why is it always these specific fucking numbers? Allocated, whether it's offing yourself, self-deletion, whether it's Allah Akbar down the street, whether it's knife crime in general, whether it's this thing, that thing, or fucking whatever the case may be. Why is it always the specific fucking numbers? I think you should be paying a fucking attention. Duh! Tell me about Minority Report Tom Cruise like a fool, and here we are showing you a type of fucking blueprint to what the fuck I'm talking about that we've been showing you for over 10 fucking years. And it don't fucking go nowhere. Barely got to anybody in 10 years. Because you cunts don't even fucking share the fucking goodness of what the fuck we're on. While we're trying to share, we're not Smeagol. Oh, my precious Lord of the Rings. Oh, mine. Oh, I'm not showing anybody. Oh, mine. Look at this code. Oh, mine. Oh. These cunts are doing that. Jesuit order. Oh, yeah, we know this number system. We've been raping and pillaging. Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirate copying. We're going to distort it. We're going to hide some stuff in the Vatican. You know, chained to some fucking, you know what I mean? Some fucking chamber. We're going to chain this book down. Why they have us wasting our fucking time? That is the bit that kills it. The way they have us wasting our time. Unbelievable. Let me quickly run this video. I'm going to have a quick smoke. Mary Jane, give me 5 minutes so I can go fresh. And then, you know, I'm not going to be as... Just have to get that out because I'm fucking ad nauseum sick of this bollocks. It's fucking annoying. Took over a year to 2 years. Fluctuation subscribers. 1,500 and something 20. Then back down to 1,500. Fluctuating for nearly 2 years. Only about 6 weeks ago has it gone to finally 1,600. How many do you think's there now? It's been fluctuating now on 1,600. It's on 1,604, 1,600. I mean, give me a fucking break, you cunt. Not that I fucking care anyway, because I'm here fucking talking to myself. Because nobody fucking cares. Nobody's actually doing fucking teamwork. Nobody knows how to communicate outside or have communication truly within themselves. Because it's all brickle-brackle broken up. Compartmentalized fucking thinking. Cognitive fucking dissonance. Like a fool. Fucking idiot. So dumb. Beyond fucking dumb, it's a joke. So let's fucking pull up this video for the bazillionth time. Run that.
What's that for anyway?
It's a generator.
What does it do?
Nothing right now, but if I can get it to work, it could save our lives.
So how bad is it gonna be when the end of the world comes?
I don't know, but I got it all worked out so the three of us can survive in this house as long as possible.
3?
Me, Riley, and Granddad.
What about everyone else?
I can't save everyone else. If I tried, I'd just end up saving nobody.
What about me? Would you let me stay here? You know, if things got bad.
The plan is for 3 people, a 4th person, and we could run out of food or water.
But I'm your friend. Can't you make a plan for 4 people?
I guess.
I feel much better about that now. You know, Huey, everybody says you're a loony person, but I think one day you're gonna be smarter than everybody.
The TV is way too misleading, telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces. I gotta speak in remedial English just for my niggas to see what's the meaning. Straight from the bottom, it's hell, I done seen it. It's crazy, the devil got that bitch on freezing. Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading, telling them lies until you believe it. Boycott in Texas, this dangerous thinking. Boycott authority, dangerous thinking. Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading.
Well, it's going to be a dark and hot night for a lot of people. Thousands of people are without power in the North Bay as we speak. PG&E has cut the power off because of fire danger. In the last few minutes, actually, PG&E announcing it expects power to be restored by 7 p.m. tomorrow. So there's still a good 24 hours ahead of us. NBC Bay Area's Jody Hernandez joins us in Calistoga. And Jody, we've gone through this before. It's all for fire safety, but it's still very frustrating for so many people.
Very frustrating.
He was also born in '89. Chaos is '89, and he was born on the 9th birthday of the Georgia Guidestones, established March 22nd, 1980. So, and again, what you're going to do when the grid goes down with Arizona's Monument Valley on the cover. J.J. Watt ends up in Arizona after Houston gets smashed 142 days after this album came out. And, of course, Valentine's Day can be written 14/2. And that is a number that relates to 9/11 too, because the 9/11 attack was 102 minutes, which is an hour and 42 minutes, and terrorist equals 142. Again, they keep saying that the next 9/11 will be the power grid going down. Monument Valley, which is on the cover of the album, equals 57. So does Conspiracy, but Valentine's Day had 57 date numerology as well. And yeah. So what's frustrating to think is we keep putting out this kind of information, and it should all be archived. It should all be up on, YouTube and Google, but it's not. And eventually this video will not be there either. But for the entire time I've been here, my main focus has been the same thing, if you guys did not know that. Exposing who's behind the agenda and trying to get ahead of the curve so we can stop their plans before they happen. And we have not been able to stop their plans, but for people who've listened, we've definitely been able to help out a lot of people. And, anybody in Houston who'd taken this advice, they definitely did a lot better while it was freezing, because they had the information. They were more mentally prepared. And I got to admit, even before that happened, I wouldn't have thought that Houston could get that cold. That's why it was amazing to witness what they did to Houston, how cold they made it. And, again, weather warfare has been an admitted thing since '52. It's 2021, and we know how much technology. Think about it. What did TVs even exist in 1952? That's around the time they came out. But I mean, just think of a TV back then compared to a TV now, and a computer. Not even that long ago compared to a.
Oh no!
She'll find.
I remember the 72-hour thing that we covered recently. Remember that? They said to prepare and have food and water for 72 hours for 3 days.
Dangerous
That was about a month ago. You remember that?
Dangerous thinking. They've been plotting, keeping secrets. Boycotting mortgage, that's dangerous thinking. Boycotting Texas, that's dangerous thinking. Boycott authority, dangerous thinking. Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces. I gotta speak in remedial English just for my niggas to see what's the meaning. Straight from the bottom, it's hell, I done seen it. It's crazy, the devil got that bitch on freezing.
Try it.
I knew you could do it.
Guys, wait! You're gonna use up all the power.
What, boy?
You're gonna use up all the power.
I can't hear you. We have too much electronic equipment running at the same time.
Oh, I'm scared of the dark.
Right, a note from Puntin's birthday, October 7th. And you know what day that was, right? You know, the Hamas situation, right? With Palestine, whatever. But anywho, from his crusty creature satanic birthday, and if your birthday is on that day, obviously I'm not calling you crusty creature and satanic, but for these individuals, yes. But anywho, from Puntin's birthday, October 7th, to today, is 6 months, 3 weeks, 0 days. So 63, Jesuit order equals 63. And the alternative span is 29 weeks, bang on. Black equals 29. Think about it. Blackouts. Yeah, exactly. Give me one moment here. Just getting my notes up. I had another 29 for you. I'm sure I did. Give me one moment here. 29, 20. Oh yeah, mass blackout, which is the caption of the Sun News for the situation, right? Mass blackout equals 29. Go figure. Yeah? Masonic equals 29 as well. Yeah. Yes, Squirrel Sniper. What are you saying, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Let's put some of these comments quickly up on the screen. What's this one there? Mr. Freemo says, I know you said about blackouts before. And remember, and just a reminder, that mashup cartoon that I made up just now with Zach in there, that situation in Texas, that was forecast. I know we didn't say it in that video. I noticed, did you see you had the person's name, Jay Watts? Wattage. Think about it. Watts, wattage from the plug socket. What? Wattage, power. Think about it. This community forecast that. There was another date that got scrubbed off, and then we lined up with that date, and then bam, it happened. So where is your again? Where are these rim jobs, Jim Bob, and your dumbass Andrew Wilson Crucible? Fucking scumbags, man. These people are the worst. Taking up all the algorithm and bandwidth, chatting la 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 and ya 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 with their jibber jabber. Why don't you fuck off, piece of shit cunts? Yeah, man. Shout out to my Squirrel Sniper. Yeah, Spiff Patrol. What have I got? I've got layer cake. It's really purple, proper purple, ultra purple. Yeah, layer cake. I got at a minute. First time I've had it, but yeah, mass blackout 29. The word black itself equals 29. It's 29 weeks bang on from Vladimir Putin's birthday, and here they are talking about, oh, it's more than likely to do with Russia cyber attacks and blah blah blah. I mean, give me a break. These people, man, evil. And remember, today has a life lesson of 41. Yeah, 4 at 28, 2 at 0, 2 at 5 equals 41. Power cut equals 41. Think about how they like to terrorize the populace. Terror equals 41. And remember, this creature is born in 1952. Vladimir Putin is born in 1952, and Zach just mentioned 1952. Remember Lynmouth Town in the UK, where they did cloud seeding, and apparently 3 people died via the flooding that they did. Remember, words like earth, flood, hurricane equal 52. The deity god called Enlil that deals with storms and all that type of stuff, Enlil equals 52. Give me a break. As we've said numerous times, countless by now. Yeah? Again, this is not arbitrary. This is not me pulling numbers out of my backside. These people are dark sorcerers casting a spell on the populace. They've been doing it for a long time before we was even born. I'm just lucky that I can even you know, even remotely, you know, even a morsel of articulation to be like, okay, boom, 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 what's happening here? You know, going through life. And then now I'm like, okay, this is clearly what's going on. How is it not? How many videos on this channel alone? You know what I mean? Damn near across all my channels. Must be over 2,000 videos showing you the same fucking shit. Unbelievable. Calm down, audio. Calm down. Sorry, I don't mean to be so, but oh, it's fucking annoying. You know, you got to think about other people. You got women, children, what, all in darkness now because of these cunts want to throw a spanner in the works. Just think about 2020. Remember, we can go through, document all their bullshit through every year. But just remember, 2020, look at the fuckery that they did to the people, man. And then look at all the fuckery just from that time to now. Yeah? Look at all the fuckery and shenanigans and antics and mayhem. Catastrophe like today. All because they want to see how the people react, problem, reaction, solution. Yeah, and then they want to obviously build up a certain type of infrastructure to do with, you know, the cyber security, and then of course facial recognition. Remember, we've been telling you that before Southport last year. Remember that happened July 29th, stabbing and stabbing in 29 on the day with a life lesson of 44, Knife Man 44. It was in a dance workshop 44. Think about, they were saying it was like a horror movie. Think about Jason Voorhees, yeah, Friday the 13th, Voorhees 44. Not to mention all the rest of the 44s. Go to the playlist, is there. There's about 20 significant 44s with that. It's just undeniable, man. Did I mention Knowing with Nicolas Cage today? Have you watched the film? I put this on YouTube. I even put the link on the most of these videos. Have you not watched it yet? Have you watched the movie They Live? Have you seen The Matrix? The script code is playing out. Oh, there's a script. Oh, hello. Have you seen Minority Report with fucking Tom Cruise? Fuck. We're Tom Cruise in right here. We've been doing it for the last 10 years. Fucking hell. Hell, we are Tom Cruise in and you lot along. Fuck. It's fucking crazy. Oh my God, it's so crazy. It is beyond belief. Wow. So yeah, Spain and Portugal, you know, and all that peninsula. And as I say, they've already been doing stuff in little pockets around here in the UK in the last year and a half, 2 years tops. A couple of them I documented and I said, raw, clearly by the numbers. I'm not saying all of them's by the numbers. Shit can happen, obviously. But that's what they're banking on. Shit can happen. Or it's a cyber attack. Or it's put in. Or somebody in their mum's basement. You know, the cliche thing that I always say. That's what they want you to think. Sometimes you're just trying to get on with your life. And all they want to do is throw a spanner in your works. You can't get your little meal that you do. You know, you're in Sainsbury's. 2-2s now. Cash tools, not the self-service ain't working. Or whatever's going on. Which I covered. And then they try to blame that on punting. Go and find the Gregs. It's probably in that same playlist. Global chaos. Global tech chaos. Unbelievable. You know, I was flirting with the idea. I was thinking, oh, shall I even stream today? And then about 2 hours, 4 hours later, this news just broke in the last, 2 hours. And I said, oh, I'm gonna have to live stream. I'm gonna have to live stream. How am I not going to be able to live stream this? Because before you know it, yeah, YouTube gone. We're in a madness. Time now, it goes to night time. No fucking street lamps. Can't go to the cash point. Can't get your little Deliveroo, Just Eat or little something. Can't watch a little show what you wanted to watch after you done your little work or, then one day. It's just fuckery. They want pandemonium madness. Shout out to, let me quickly, before I get to Flat Power God, hold up, brother. What's this one? Oh, you got Black Scotty and Biscotti Mints. Ooh, heavy indica. All right, that sounds all right. That must put you to sleep bedtime, innit? Indica. I can't remember. I think this one might be a hybrid mix. I looked on the chart thing online on one thing the other day. I think it's called Leafy, if you know the site. And I think it was across this one. I can't remember. But yes, shout out to Flat Power God, man. Shout out to... As I say, I'm not trying to be preachy or be all tone rangey and you know what I mean, but it's got to be done sometimes, man. And if there's any time to do it, well, it's going to come out here and there today because these people are just beyond feisty and wicked. Look at all the grenade and bomb situation I covered as well. All of that, it all comes in under the same umbrella as well, yeah? All of that. Remember I covered that, yeah? Don't forget it. Yeah, it all comes under it. Yeah, man, big up Flat Power God. Big up everybody in the building today, man. I hope everybody's doing decent and, you know, have your thoughts for these people out there. Yeah, because this is unbelievably feisty. The same people that will tell you Osama bin Laden, as I already preached and said earlier. I'm not going to go over that again. These people are feisty. While they have the children singing about a kite flying into some steel building. You've never heard that nursery rhyme before. You had George Bush Jr. I mean, do you know how effed up that is? And as I already said today, if you didn't know, clearly they made the building's infrastructure with bombs inside the building structure. And remember, Building 7 came down by itself. Nothing even, no plane even touched that. So go figure. Think about it. Think about how feisty these people are. And then you've got the hordes of Zombieland variants. You know what I mean? Long. And you've got us, which represent one needle in a mountain of haystacks that go beyond the moon, and we represent one needle, not individual needles, you know, because we're in the minus, right? Yeah, one needle represents us amongst all the rest of the hay, which is Zombieland variants. Long. Oh my God, long. So what's that one? I seen that goofy ass Pope. I didn't even listen. I didn't even bother to decode it because I knew Zach and other people were going to smash it. So I just left it to them. All I knew was, go on, skedaddle and fuck off. Yeah? Go on. The first Jesuit Pope, Pope Francis. And his real name, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, which equals 201. Who stayed in room 201 in the Solte Danctamate, however you pronounce it, you know I always say that. And which also equals 201. Unbelievable. State of Israel, 201. Islamic terrorism, 201. Iranian terrorism, 201. And the list goes on. And these people like to sleep. Unbelievable. It's just, what's this one? Oh, yeah. What's this one? So yeah, so we saw that goofy ass Pope funeral with all their demons. I'm telling you, these people are nothing but demons incarnated. It truly is the devil's playground. Like, it has to be. There's no way. I'm not saying there's not other hellish realms underneath that's more concentrated in certain ways. But I told you, there's a reason why they love this plane of existence and why they get away with what they get away with. Excuse me, I'm burping. Nature calls. But anyway, yeah, they love it here. Absolutely love it. It's remarkable. Wow. There's something with 284 that I'm forgetting though, you know. I know Zach will probably come with a dub plate and I'm going to be like, oh, that's what it was. Yeah, so you know Zach will come. If you don't know, we changed the name of the channel, but obviously if you still type in Gematria Fit News 25, it will come up. But if you now type in Number Games with Zachary K. Hubbard, there you go. That's the new name of Zach's channel. We changed it just the other day. Finally changed his banner. Not because, you know, he's a flat earther or a true earther now. Remember, he had the banner up on his YouTube page. The banner, and it had the time lapse of Polaris, which I've told him a bazillion times, but he could never even try and tackle or even call me out on the video and show me why that's not true, which goes to show that my point is, why is it true or not true? My point is, how is that possible, that time lapse, if we're hurtling, doing all that madness with about 4 or 5 different motions while we're chasing the sun? How are you going to get a time lapse of anything? Why do we not get parallax of anything? Because we're not moving, dumbass. It really is that simple. I don't care if we're on a square. I don't care how far it goes down. I don't care if it's a triangle. I don't care. I'm on about, what are you saying? Yeah? Old smarty pants over there. I still give him his due though, so big up Zach, because, you know, we wouldn't have this type of dub plate how we've got it right about now. So always got to give my big ups to Zachary K. Hubbard for bringing forth, and we're not saying that Gematria wasn't around before, but I'm saying at this type of level with this type of community, yeah, unprecedented, yeah, First ever. Like, let's not get it twisted now. So be a part of something good. And at the very least, share. How many text messages and shit have you done today? Have you shared this current stream URL? Have you shared it? If you haven't, what are you doing? You're part of the problem. What are you doing? What are you doing? It really is that simple. What are you doing? Yeah? So again, this is tough love. Right, so what's this? Wedding cake indica. So I'm liking some of the hybrids as they are just slightly light. Yeah, exactly. Different types for different times, right? Of course. Because you still want to function in the day, man. You don't always want to be, you know what I mean? Ready to fucking, you get me, couch lock or something like that, you know what I mean? Or if you're out and about, just like too cloudy type of thing, you know? Or too sleepy-fied. What's this one? It was a live ritual. Whatever one you're on about, because I'm not exactly sure. It definitely is. What's this one? What's that? That took 30 years to organize. What's that for you're on about? Sniper, what are you talking about there, mate? Exactly, the Pope. Did you see the Pope's last wave in his wheelchair? No, I saw I definitely saw like, I don't know if it was like maybe a thumbnail or on the news for a split second. Then I've just, fucked it off, or saw something, on the Sun News or something like that. And I was like, all right, he's going about. And then, literally the next 24 hours, he was gone. I was like, all right. Adios, Foxtrot Oscar. Sayonara, Arrivederci, Avidazane, fuck off, skedaddle. Go on. With a steel cap up your backside. Go on, fuck off. Demons. Nothing but demons. As clear as day. Are you on about, oh yes, of course, he's on about 9/11. Exactly, of course you're on about 9/11. Exactly. And again, everybody in here, you can join the stream. I'm sure I pinned the link to the stream. You can join the stream. I've said that so many times, man. Not just today, but you know what I'm saying. Not trying to get at you, but you know what I mean. Come on, man. Join the discussion. I want to hear from other people. It's not for me to be here chin-wagging here, being in the echo chamber like that. Fucking hell. Help a brother out now. I mean, this is just crazy. I don't want to make this stream too long, so I might quickly go over what we got again for the last time. We'll just quickly go over it. We'll check the news again, and then, do you know what? We'll also look at because we had the stabbing situation, right? We'll look at that as well, definitely. So we'll quickly go over it one more time, check the news, and then we'll go back to the other situation that I just mentioned with the stabby, because there's an update for it, right? And then we'll get up to speed, or I'll get you up to speed with who it is and whatever. But I'm sure I would have covered it at the time, because I saw it when it popped up and I was like, did I cover that? And I'm like, more than likely I covered it. You cover so many. But anywho, so what's this here? They only use the screenshots because of the hands. Okay. I'd have to have another rain check or look back on that one just to see what you see in there, buddy. Because this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Right, let's quickly go over this one more time. So again, when I first saw the news, it was 1307. 1307, let me get the right slide up. I know you can't see my slides, but I'm not too far on the slides. Yeah, so when I first saw the time, it was 1307 with the update time. Talking about, of course, the mass blackout in Spain, power outage, shut down the internet, transport was grounded to a halt. Again, this is across the peninsula, so this is, again, Portugal and Spain. They said there's no definitive explanation yet, and then as you scroll down in the news, they start talking about, commentators are starting to say, it's maybe Russian hackers and stuff to do with punting and all this stuff. And then we'll get to, of course, the numbers for punting. So anyway, 1307, that was the first time that I saw, and remember, the 33rd prime, again, 33 degrees in Freemasonry, right? I think that might be the Scottish Rite Freemasonry of that section, if not, the majority of them. Anyway, 33 degrees in Freemasonry. Again, police people, order society, Masonry. Yeah? Federal government, federal, 33. All of those are 33. Words like magic, words like sorcery, etc. Yeah? Let me just find 107 word that I had. Oh yeah, no, 137, because it was 1307. Mass blackout. Again, that's the heading, that's the caption in the Sun. Mass blackout. They got it in blue. That's the caption, right? Or part of the caption. Yeah. Mass blackout, like 1307. It's 137. Again, the 33rd prime, 137. I may as well say it now as we're going along. Remember, from his crusty creature birthday, it's 29 weeks bang on. From Putin's birthday, October 7th, to now, it's 29 weeks bang on. Mass blackout equals 29. Masonic equals 29. Black, B-L-A-C-K, black equals 29. Give me a break. Today's life lesson: 4 and 28, 2 and 4. Sorry, 4 and 28, 2 and 0, 2 and 5 equals 41. Power cut equals 41. Today's day numerology, which doesn't change, the day numerology is always the same, is 32, and blackouts equals 32. Again, what are the odds of this, ladies and gentlemen? Come on. Yeah. All right. Give me one moment here. Going through these slides. And then they updated the time. It went to 1:39. It was, wasn't it? 1:39, and of course, where has it gone now? 1:39. Give me a moment here. Sorry, give me one sec. I remember 1:39. They updated it to 13:39. 1:39 again. Freemasonry equals 139. Yeah. And then the dub plate that goes with that is. Give me a moment. Give me one sec here, because I had it. Have I gone past it? What am I doing here? Hold up. Sorry, I must have went past it by accident. Must be this one. It was a 139. Where's it gone? Oh my God. Was it not 120? Am I going mad? Hold up. Hold up. I think it was this year to his birthday. I'm sure I saw a 121 earlier. We'll check that in a moment anyway. We'll go back to the calculator, because if it is, power cut equals 121. But give me one moment while I find that 139 that I had. Where's that gone? Oh, there it is. Blackouts. So we've got the 32. Remember the day numerology: 32, forward, 28, 32. Blackouts 32, and blackouts 139. Like the update time, 139. And it's probably still the same right now if you go to the Sun News UK edition, yeah? Go figure. Freemasonry 139. I mean, come on. It's just undeniable. And again, he's born when? 1952, Vladimir Putin. Power outage equals 52. Give me a break. And remember the other stuff we spoke about with Lynmouth Town in the UK in 1952? Remember we spoke about Inlil? Give me a break, man. Just give me a break, yeah? Jeez, man. The alternative span from 29 weeks from his crusty creature satanic birthday concerning Vladimir Putin, October 7th, is 6 months and 3 weeks. Again, Jesuit order equals 63. Go figure. I mean, it's just undeniable. Yeah. Russian equals 29 and 52. Hello. Russian equals 29. Russian equals 29 and 52. Come on, man. Come on. It's just undeniable. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Wow. And his full name, 142. Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, 142. Remember, terrorist equals 142. Terrorist. And remember, I just showed the video with the cartoon with Zach. What was the date? 14th of Feb, which was to do with a power outage. Give me a break. Come on. Come on. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 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 I'm just, wow. I don't know, man. Dear Lord. So, as I say, get your extra tin cans or tin food in. You know, get some extra water. You know, the big, super duper big bottle size. Again, it wasn't long ago, about a month ago, as I've said it a couple of times today, but I said it last time. They put out in the news to do with for Europe, people in Europe, to be prepared to maybe have 3 days with no power or something like that. Yeah, they said to be prepared and get some supplies in that will last you for 3 days, which equates to 72 hours. Also, Jesuit order equals 72. Did I mention the 63 with his crusty creature birthday with Vladimir? Yes, I just did moments ago. So there you go. It's just undeniable, man. Fucking undeniable. Let me double check something on this calculator. Fuck. On the date duration, excuse me. Just want to double check for that 121. I mean, it's on the same, it's power cut 121, but if it's not there, as I said, we've got the 41, which the life lesson, which is very important. The life lesson today is 41. I mean, come on, man. Can we this video to, you know, can they get more than a few views? Of course not. I expect it. I have no expectancy anymore. Is anyone going to share the video? Can I go on another creators on their community wall post or find them in a video? Like, what? Why is it so hard? Why is everybody so me? Where's the selflessness? Come on. I'm not saying in your meaning to do it. I'm not saying that for some people that you're not in other parts and aspects of you that you're selfless. Fantastic. But where is it here? Where's the teamwork? Hello? So we can try and combat these bullshit algorithms that puts people like myself fucking nowhere. But then at the same time, you're still trying to combat the people's perception and the cognitive dissonance and the compartmentalized thinking. So it's just that's why it's just a shit show. It's all long. Now it's all fucking long, isn't it? Long. It's fucking long. Why did they even come on streaming? Long. But I had to do it because it's beyond me. Yeah, it's more, you know what I mean? I'm not doing it for me. Or in one aspect of it anyway, obviously. You know what I mean? Or loads of aspects. You know? Right, from his crusty creature birthday. And when is his oh, and he got his position 5th of May 7th. Was it not Monument, the video with Zach with the Boondocks cartoon? And we've got a couple of 57s here. Hold up, I saw one. Hold up, where was that? Power outages equals 57. Vladimir Putin got his crusty position on May 7th. I mean, come on, man. Come on. God. Mass blackouts equals 57. Come on, man. That's in single reduction. Unbelievable. Come on. Again, you can go to the Gematria yourself. You can type it in yourself. So you know I'm not chatting shit. Sorry that I haven't got a presentation like that. But because people don't do, you know, X, Y, Z, why am I going to fucking prep videos? That's why I do it here and there. Hardly. You know what I mean? Now. Before, fucking hell, I'll be prepping videos for you, like, man, prep. It's a waste of fucking time. Nobody cares. Not even in fucking the community. You call out certain people to say, oh, check this out. They don't even bat an eye. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? I don't need to speak no names. You know who you are. Wow. Even though I mentioned names before. You know, find those videos recently. It's just fucking crazy. Shout out to them anyway. They do a good job of what they do. But it's like, I mean, really? And again, who, and I'm not saying look at me, but who in the UK has put out this much visual of what I've been putting out. Can you please find them, please? Because I ain't find them yet. I don't know where they are. Like, are they there? Where are they? Disgusting, man. So disgusting. Just as I say, any minute now. As I was saying to my neighbors, because I know they can hear me down here, I said, listen, the same fools that would have phoned up the housing to say, oh yeah, he's thinking outside the box, he better do a welfare check, whether they was being serious or trolling. As I say, you can have these people on speed dial or type it in manually or care about the football points and the football or whatever it is, or sports points and numbers or money numbers, but you don't care about the numbers that dictate and shape your fucking life like a fool. That's the fucking problem. Fucking idiot. So again, don't be knocking on my door. Oh my God, it was me that made the phone call. I'm so sorry. I feel so ashamed. Oh my God, we've been in the blackout now for 72 hours. Oh my God, could I borrow your torch? You know that one there? Could I borrow a can of beans or a can of mackerel? You want to mind I don't dash that tin in your head side. With love. Hopefully you wake up and then one another. You can cuff off your head and ricochet to somebody else. You get me? Boop, boop. Like I'm, you know, when you do the skims with the stones across the water or something like, you get me? That's nice. 2 birds, 1 stone. You get me? 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah. And again, remember from last year, July 19th with the Global Tech Chaos. Again, go to the playlist that I've got there, Global Tech Chaos. Go figure, because this is going to be added. This stream's going to be added to it. But again, that was on June 19th last year. And then from then to now, what was it? 428 days? What's today's date again? Let me make sure I got it correct. Hold up. How did it go? Let me make sure. Was it 284? I think it was 284. It was 284 days. 284 days. Like 28/4. What's today's date? Right, let's quickly do this creature's birthday again to see if I can see that 121, unless I was tripping. Does happen from time to time. We've got a 163. Was Power Outage 38 or something like that? One of those was 38. 38 for him is 163. To his Crusty Creature birthday this year, you've got 163 days. The Vladimir's upcoming Crusty Creature Satanic Scumbag birthday. Unbelievable. Now let's do it quickly from last year, just to double check. So I might be overlooking something. It does happen sometimes. Nope, don't worry about that. Did we have a 23? Hold up, I think we had a 23 as well, you know. Give me one moment here. I know we had the 32 with the Doning Monarchy. Was it Blackouts 32? Hold up, let me pull this up. Quickly. Give me one, bear with me one moment. Give me a moment, people. This one is right there on the slides. Oh, no. Portugal. I'm sure, hold up. Might be something I haven't typed in relation to power grid or blackouts or whatever. But Portugal's 38 and Spain 59. And 23. There was a 59 with these. Where's it gone? Let me get it up here. I've got the slides up here. There was a 59 with his crusty birthday that I didn't mention earlier. Hold up. Yeah. So his crusty creature birthday upcoming this year. So if you uncheck the day, we just spoke about 163. The other alternative span is 5 months and 9 days. We know Freemason with 59 anyway. And then it was Spain, I just said, right? That was 59. Let me quickly make sure. Yeah, Spain 59 and 23. And then you've got 203 days also from his last crusty birthday from 2024 to now. Wow. And then the 6 months, 3 weeks, we spoke about how many times already. Jesuit Order 63, and then we spoke about it heavily, 29 weeks and 0 days. Mass Blackout 29. Black equals 29. Masonic equals 29. Right, now let's do with his, when he got his crusty puppet jester position. Remember, these people hold fort while the House of Cards Jesuit Order Castle is in the background in the midst. These scumbags and all these entertainers and whatnot, they're the ones that hold fort to keep you entertained. Netflix, music, you know, all the crap that they give you, you know, fucking Blue Origin, you know, what did they say? Divine feminine? No, bitch, demonic feminine. That's what the fuck you lot are with them one another. How about they go into space like a fool? What a bunch of bullshit. Anywho, right, we want to punch in May 7th. Right, let's just do around this date. Ooh, isn't power outage or something 56? Yeah. So remember, power outage 52. He's born in 52. Power outage also 56. Remember, Society of Jesus, which is the Jesuit order. Society of Jesus equals 56. And we know they love 56. Remember, C virus, you know, coronavirus, that equals 56. Remember, mind control equals 56. Remember, they had people running around for toilet paper that wasn't even running out. Mind control and toilet paper equal 56. Again, coronavirus 56. Anthony Fauci 56. And a long list of 56s that's all significant for that bollocks that was going on and still going on to this day. Concerning variants and all of this bollocks. They're scumbags. They need to be run out of office, or we need to partition. It doesn't have to be fire with fire. We need to partition. Take tribe in our society. We go elsewhere. It would be so great if enough of us actually did that. You know, at least a couple million need to actually do that. You know what I mean? Ignore them. But that's what I'm saying. If you stay in their playing field, you're going to have to remove them, because they're the ones that will get somebody, whatever, to turn off the power and do some fuckery, or get some sleeper cell agent or some shit to go and do. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just some shit. You know, it's just always some shit with these people, you know, at the helm of things, at the throne, doing their thing. They're scumbags. And as I say, if you think that girl Virginia Giuffre died via offing herself, like, what? Again, Jeffrey Epstein dies 34 days after his arrest. Epstein equals 34. SUICIDE equals 34. And remember, just a couple of weeks ago, I covered the bus crash situation in Australia to do with Virginia. So go on, figure and watch that, if you're not up to speed. All right, sunshine? All right, sweetheart? Fuck. Oh, you need to calm down, man. You know, you're just getting all bent out of shape, man. Calm down. There's nothing to worry about. And that's what you deal with. And as I keep saying, you know, when I do my thing, it's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Your body's supposed to be reacting, going against all of the effery. Not supposed to be, oh, thanks, I'm in my bubble wrap of comfort. Got my Netflix on, Netflix and chill. Oh, I'm on social media. Even if you're not doing specific stuff, you know what I mean? There's still a lot of people with their head in the sand. So again, vast areas of Spain and Portugal being hit by catastrophic power outages, leaving whole cities without electricity and internet. Airports, hospitals, supermarkets, trains screeched to a halt. Sorry, I'm just reading off my screenshot, but I didn't do too many screenshots because I know I've got it on my tab. But I mean, and remember, 29 weeks bang on, black 29, mass blackouts 29, Masonic 29. Remember, Russian equals 29. Again, the word black by itself equals 29. Again, Russian equals 29 and 52. And let's kind of keep it moving to, we'll quickly look at that other kid there that got with the stabbing situation quickly. Oh, do you know what? Let me check StreamYard because somebody might have said something shit. Somebody might be actually joined the stream. They might be waiting in the back room, in the green room. You've got 3 people here. Is there anybody? Why is nobody joining the fucking stream? Fucking hell. Right, that low frequency needs to be... Right, this is what I'm trying to say. And that's how you cancel stuff out with the same frequency, right? Exactly. You probably know a little bit. I'm not well versed on it, but I'm sure that's what Solomon was doing. When you know about some of the Solomon stuff, apparently, he learned how to bring the equal type of frequency to certain demons to cast them out. Some shit like that. And it's the same with sound, right? If you do the same sound, it cancels the other one out. And remember, all is sound and frequency, vibration. Never forget that. All is sound, frequency, magnetism, vibration. Very important to understand. Not up to speed, go figure. You know? Sheesh. Yeah, man. It's low what frequency out here, man. It's just crazy how people don't see how we're being mocked, and how them doing what they're doing is making people spaz out accordingly, specifically. I mean, there's always been crazy shit going on or in the news, but right now, in this window of time, especially since 2020, but you know, you can just go for the last 2 years or just the last year, how crazy the news actually is. Like, fucking crazy. I mean, I know all stories are always, you know, true or real, but come on, man, we know a good proportion of them is fucking real, isn't it? And we've got the monkey see, monkey do effect. As I keep saying to you, if you know how to bend the code to your favor and have that structure based off how the universe works and the code that's streaming in, and then you set up camp and you bend it to your liking with the timing of stuff, the news time, the timing of today, this thing, that thing, the time when the movie comes out, the time when that star died, even though we know things do happen naturally, but are all of these type of stuffs naturally, especially in their realm with the people that die? Is it always, you know, Whitney Houston? Like, come on. How many examples do we have to give you? So, exactly. And if you go with purity and love, shout out to this person coming into the stream. I will mod you up just on your title of your name alone. Exactly. Yeah? Okay. Give me a moment though. I'll do it just before I close out the stream. I'll definitely do it. Or I'll do it in a minute or something. Don't worry. But yeah, man. Shout out to this person, man. Hope you're doing good today. And either or. Fire with fire. Or you can be water to their fire and ignore them. It's very simple, but you know, it's easier said than done, right? Because I mean, look at the circumstance. These people are under you know, what's the word I want? Slumber, deep slumber, a spell of deep slumber, you know? Exactly. Sound with sound, intent with intent. Exactly. Exactly. It's so sad to see this shit, man. It's just like, come on, man. Think about all the little children, mothers with their newborn. You're in the fucking hospital, you're just pushing out the baby's half hanging out your nooner. Oh my God, all of that. Imagine you're just pushing out the tutus now, the thing that, you know, they've got the thing on your wrist, the woman's wrist. You're there with your hubby. You know what I mean? The thing goes, zoom. 1 minute it was going beep, beep, you know, for your heart and your pulse. Tutus now. Everything's gone beyond manual, Stone Age. Because of these fucking cunts. Oh my God. You can't get more evil than these people. To do what they do. Think about it again. Twin Towers, lockdown, a bazillion things before that, a bazillion things in between. All the programs, shows and music and entertainment that keep people sleeping while they're telling you, you know, you're listening to your Lady Gaga or your Katy Perry or whatever it is you like. Tutus they've been telling you. Music videos, subliminal, telling you direct, indirect. Simpsons telling you. South Park telling you. TV shows, Coronation Street, EastEnders, or fucking whatever shows in America. You know what I mean? So that's what I keep saying. In a sane world, all these people with the magnitude and preponderance of evidence that we can show, especially from our angle, and with by the numbers, how are these people on in jail? Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, James Cameron, actors like Keanu Reeves, all of these, and all of bazillion, how many, all of them, literally should be in jail. Fuck. Exactly, start of this cyber pandemic. Oh, of course. But they've been flirting with this for ages. But they've amplified it since just around from 2019 to 2020. I won't go back before really 2018. Yeah? But if you notice, and then how wild cyber attack stuff has gone in the last, 2 years, 3 years, or things getting leaked, as I keep explaining. Grand Theft Auto 6 leak. Do you really think that was somebody in the UK that, come on, man. Come on. It's them fucking leaking it, idiot. It's all part and parcel of it, all right? And again, sorry to wind on and harp on and... Listen, I don't like the sound of my own voice, so I'm going to say sorry to you lot for having to, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, I can't help how I sound, so... And I'm not here to be liked or for you to like how I sound. Did you get the fucking message? What are you doing with it? Now you've got it. Are you going to help it to propagate elsewhere? There's a code playing out, and these scumbags are manipulating the code in their favor. Yeah, so it's warped and distorted, and now everybody's spazzing out beyond spastification. Here we are showing you the root cause of what's playing out and why the aftermath is, or before it's even going on. Why would you not want to share this tool, especially for all the children? That's what really, really grinds my gears. You know what I mean? Ultimately, it's like, what are you doing, man? The kids will soak this up easily, man. Fuck. I'm dumb, and I can fucking see somewhat something. Give me a break. I'll be the first to claim I'm dumb. If I can see it, how are you not seeing this? Because by default, everybody's got that potentiality of being, and because of the construct, what they've done, it's now made everybody's brain to mush, everybody's just dumb. And then the potentiality of the Trinities, Morpheuses, and Neos lies dormant within you. Can you fucking wake it up, please? Hello? I'm not running at optimum, but it's not fucking lying dormant, you fucking cunt, I'll tell you that much. Ain't no fucking, you get me? But it ain't lying dormant, I will tell you now. Cheeky bastards. In any minute, it's going to be over here. UK power cut, madness. Oh, they finally changed the time. 13:13. Have I got something for that? Let me quickly check. Because these people, if I see a 313, I swear. I wouldn't be surprised. Hold on, let me just quickly look at my notes here. The 65th prime, though, is 313, though, right? Might be something I'm forgetting again with the terms of power cut, power grid, or whatever. You know what I mean? Blackouts. There might be something that I'm forgetting to write down. There might be a 65. If not, it's not. But we've got enough, so Imagine though, you're giving birth, the baby's half hanging out your nuna, and then 2 twos. You get me? Half hanging out your nani, And then 2 twos, all the shit that's attached to you going beep, beep, beep. Yo. Look at people on life support in a coma. You're laying down, you're in Spain or Portugal. You know that? These people are wicked. These people are so evil. Oh my God. When you just really start to just, put it into perspective of what the fuck. Because I didn't even think that. When I said that just now, notice I hadn't mentioned that in this whole stream. That just come to my mind and I thought, oh my God. Imagine you're in surgery or in the MMR then you can't get out of the machine because you know, like it takes you in the machine. It's on a little thing that takes you in. Imagine you can't get out of it. You're stuck now in the MMR machine. Oh my God! Imagine there's no like special safety if it breaks down and you can't get out. Oh my God! Oh my God! That's fucking crazy. Imagine you're stuck in the MRI. Excuse me, not MMR. If I said that, MRI scan. You know the scan. I've been in one a couple of times. Fuck, imagine you're stuck in there. Oh my God. That's fucking crazy. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, these people are evil. Remember, you got that new film coming out. There's a trailer called Eddington. If you haven't looked it up, look it up instantaneously. Go and watch it right now. And if you listen via around 22 seconds in, you can hear like the music for it. Hold on, what is this? Oh, my device was gonna die when the screen went dark. But anyway, if you watch that trailer, when it gets to around 22 seconds, because you got the music of the trailer playing, you've got somebody talking, but there's also somebody else talking. And if you really listen carefully, you can hear them talking about the ancient practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. Yeah, that's come from, you know, old school practicing that's still used today, right? Who's been saying that from day dot? Zach. And then of course the community, the G community, the real top G community, not no fake Morpheus, Andrew Tate. How is he not giving you the Matrix code? Fucking pendejo. That's fucking why. But yeah, you can hear the man say that in that trailer. And again, as I was just saying, who and what community has been saying that for the last over a decade? Again, this community started 2013. I found it in 2016. So I'm going to be official with decade next year, October 2026. We've passed 2023. Over a decade, we've been putting out this information consistently, daily. Zach probably puts out how many videos a week? How many do I fucking put out? Not to mention the rest of the community at large. Are you taking the fucking piss? Remember, people like Vice News have written about Zach. So let's not get it twisted. This is my point. When they make, and then they've got the cheek to give you movies like The Matrix. Or They Live, which is showing you the same thing in a different sense. Yeah? When you know what you're looking at. Or Knowing with Nicolas Cage, which is about the little girl that writes down all the numbers and then they put it in a time capsule, and then 50 years later, Nicolas Cage's son gets the time capsule, and then they're at home in the evening, his son goes to bed and he's looking at it and he's like, hold up. And then he works out, because he's a teacher at the school, Nicolas Cage's character, and then he works out that it's events that have happened, tragedies, with the date, and then next to it, injured and those that died. And then he realizes there's 4 or 5 dates left. Again, how much forecast have we done? And again, it's not all about forecasting, but at the end of the day, maybe if there was more minds on it, we could work the fucking puzzle and get more futures. But because you lot like to sleep. Again, many hands might like work. It's a simple fucking concept. Fucking cunts. I swear, yeah. Coexisting with these Zombieland variant basic beast brain bastards is fucking annoying. They've got all the time for everything else. I'm chasing money. I'm chasing money. Yeah, what about the numbers that actually matter? Fuck's sake. Depressing is a fucking understatement. Even though one is alleviated by understanding certain stuff, but it's fucking so depressing. Lack of communication every fucking where. You know what I mean? Once you clocks off. Every fucking where. It's fucking, oh mate. So, it goes on to say airports, again, airports, hospitals, supermarkets, trains screech to a halt across the peninsula. And it goes spinning the streets into mayhem with officials pointing the finger at a cyber attack. I mean, look at the people in the dark. Oh my God. Wow. Police cars patrol traffic caused by dead traffic lights. No traffic lights. They're in Madrid, Spain. People left their cars and milled around in traffic in Madrid. I mean, these people are so evil. Lisbon buses rammed with people because, you know, the train's not moving now, innit? Electric trains are electric. Now everybody's jam-packing on the fucking bus. Now we know they probably have better weather, obviously, than, you know, all year round in Spain than over here. You know, I haven't been out there, but my point is, again, think about, because this is when I was laughing. I said, Rob, look how they had us on lockdown. And in the midst of it, because we were putting out videos, go and find my videos at the time. So they put you on lockdown, and then they had people walking around for the psyop of George Floyd in the heat. Think about how wicked they are. They had you on lockdown, making people worried about losing their job if they don't go and get the pricky. Then they've got people marching around in the heat of the sun for a psyop, which was George fucking Floyd. Give me a fucking break. Remember the athletes in the car with their bullshit? Listening to, I'm all out of love, I wanna be with you. For anybody listening, you had the two athletes, Bianca Williams and Ricardo Williams, as a husband and wife, that are UK athletes, known UK athletes. And they're driving their car about 2 weeks after George Floyd. And imagine, if you find the clip, because I showed it, you can go and find my video. What song are they listening to in the car? I'm all out of love. Well-known song, right? I wanna get you. I'm all out of love. Yeah, what's the name of the band? Air Supply. The band is called Air Supply. So think about the symbolism. What are the odds that this black couple, so again, it's just to keep propagating that, you know, that same, oh yeah, black people can't drive a nice car, you know, they're in like a BMW or a nice Mercedes, and they're athletes, they've got their child in the car. You see the domino effect of that? And then for those that are none the wiser, oh, look at the police want to shoot black people. These times I can see right through the fuckery. And nobody bats an eye, nobody shares a fucking video. No healthy fucking comments. We got cunts like Carbon Ash 911. Even dumb comments. Remember we roasty toasted that buffoon? You remember that recently? Go and find the videos. Knock yourself out. Easily done and fucking dusted. Fuck you and fuck everything you stand for, you piece of shit cunt. And again, think about your mum wasting time with your dumb ass in the womb for 9 months. Then changing your dumb ass nappies. She should have left you all shitty. You know that one there, because you're full of shit. You fucking piece of shit cunt. Fuck you. This is the fucking problem. There's too many buffoons and this infiltration of these Jesuit order satanic scumbag doing their bollocks. So now we've got all these people on the fucking buses, jam-packed, standstill, no traffic lights. Oh, let's blame the Fargazi, non-existent boogeyman. Putin or Osama bin Laden or fucking Allah Akbar, whoever the fuck. What's that one I always say? Come like you got a mixtape. Al Baghdadi. Sound like one reggaeton mixtape. Blame it on anybody. Yeah. That's what they do. And then you got their hook, line, and sinker from the bullshit anchors on the news, propagating it, chatting their bullshit, and then also going like they're your friend. Remember, these were the same cunts telling you go and get your jibber jabber and your pokey pokey and your arms and your bodies and your boosters. While the news is coming out and telling you, oh, we found new particles in the sky, in the air, never before discovered, and it's causing respiratory issues for young and the old. Really? In a time of pokey pokey? I mean, give me a what? Who believes this? And this they say comes from experts. Scientists say, you know, the experts. Maybe if I stamp expert on my forehead and have it backwards and forwards, come online, show my face, even though I showed my face before, but you know, it's beyond me. That's why I don't bother to show my face. Why do I need to show my fucking face? Do you not get the fucking message? My voice is fucking enough. Wasting time. Oh, look at me. Do you need to see what I look like? Fucking long. You know? Look at the people here in the shop. Food stands in Barcelona attempt to keep running during the blackout. I mean, unbelievable. You're taking the fucking piss. Again, I'm not on the tab right now, so I'm going to come back to stream mode in a moment. You know, let me check now because somebody might have magically joined the panel when they're in the waiting room. Anybody in the waiting room? Why is nobody in the waiting room, man? Why are y'all so shy? I don't get it. Why are you so shy to join? I know some of you might be busy and doing shit, but is it always every time? And I come on at all different type of times. Like, come on, man. Fuck's sake. You know I don't even have to be on air or do none of this. You do know that, right? You're just saying that. I could do this offline. Let's keep that real. Let me change this background music. This has been playing for time. Let's play this one. Bam. Right, let's quickly do you know what? I ain't finished reading that bit yet. Let's quickly read it. Excuse me. Oh, and I'll give you another joke as well. Me and my sister, I don't know if you know there was a lady called Sandra Black and she had a show called Surprise Surprise. I think she used to do singing as well in her time back in the day. But she got a song, Surprise Surprise. And again, her name's Sandra Black. And me and my sister this week been getting joked with Sandra Black with our little messages on WhatsApp and gifts and all of that, what we was talking about. And then we sent, you know, the Surprise Surprise song because of what we was talking about. And here we have a blackout. I mean, give me a break. Oh. We have a blackout. We have a blackout. Fucking absolutely crazy, man. So the roads of Spain and Portugal and parts of France snowed up with traffic and lights and signals stopped working with emergency officers drafted into battle the bedlam. Some hospitals cancelled all surgeries for Monday amid fears for patient safety in the region's most severe blackout for years. Spain's entire train service came to a complete stop, leaving huge crowds stranded at stations and Madrid's underground. Oh, imagine being stuck on the underground in the heat. This is why I don't trust all that. I don't got like. This is why you don't catch me on that shit. For years, none of their system, train, tram, bus, none of it. Why do I need your anxiety? Does that mean I have to always be able to forecast stuff? You can catch me on a fucking blind side and shit that I didn't. You know what I mean? 2-2s now. I get catch up. Oh, the bus blows up. Bomb. Fuck you. Fuck you. Again, where do I sign up for the mental health abuse damages check? With a tear system, starts at £1 million. That's the minimum that you can get because it's going to be obviously objective but subjective to each individual. Where do we sign up for that? World fucking wide. Oh yeah, we're going to give you stimulus check. Oh, stimulus check. No, lockdown stimulus. You fucking piece of shit cunt. Fuck you. You're scum. Satanic scum. And those that allow it to happen, you are as bad as them. You are accomplices, unknowingly and knowingly, because some people do know what they're fucking doing, paid to do it or not. They like it. They are polarized that way. But if you know deep down that you are not, come on, stand for something. If there was ever a time, don't let me go all Kill Bill, but now's the fucking time. But I want to shout that one right now, but now's the fucking time. It's been that time for a while now. Come on. You can't send your child to school stabbing. You can't say, you know what I mean? People going on a madness. We're showing you the cause and how it's structured by the numbers according with running parallel with all the other fuckery. The fucked up food, all the fuckery going into your orifice. Fuck, you lot are so long. Fuck. So Spain's entire train service came to a complete stop, leaving, oh yeah, I read that. A complete stop with crowds surrounding at stations and Madrid underground network was evacuated. I mean, what? Air traffic was slashed to half capacity as flights were cancelled from a number of airports, with Lisbon not accepting, excuse me, I'm burping, any arrivals until 3:30. There's that magic 33 again. Goes on to say, and a major tennis tournament, the Madrid Open, had to be suspended with Brit Jacob Fernley. Hold up, fucking page moved. They decided to close split screen. You know, these devices can't never manage when you put into split screen. So then why the fuck do you have that fucking feature? All of these fucking, the phone don't do it properly. The tablet don't do it properly. Does anybody else experience that, or is it just me? It never can do its job. Why have you got these features and you can't fucking manage? Fucking hell. Every time. You're supposed to help. So I can fucking multitask. Not extra fucking long thing task. Fucking long. Can't never fucking split screen. Why are you giving me the feature? Stupid bastards. Fuck you. Lost where I was now. Fuck's sake. Let me change this song in the background. Absolutely ridiculous. Let me run that one right there. Who's that in the chat? Let me check this quickly. Yes. What were you saying? My London night there. Shout out to my London night. KJV. If you haven't checked him out yet, check him out, man. Know what I mean? Check out his channel and stuff. Big up my London night. My fellow Londonite. We have to shine bright. As I always say. What's my thing on my my little message on my WhatsApp there? What did I put? Be a spark in the dark age. That wasn't the song we're supposed to play. It could be that one. Yeah, this is absolutely crazy, man. And if you are just here, I've already gone over the numbers for how it all comes in today with the situation Londonite. Was it again KJV, was it? Hold up, let me see it again. Yeah, KJV, yeah. If it's still you in the chat, I'm not sure if you're still there. But yeah, today's got a life lesson of 41, power cut equals 41. You've got a day numerology, 32, blackouts 32. Mass blackout 29 is 29 weeks exactly from Vladimir Putin's birthday. The word black equals 29. Masonic 29. Again, mass blackouts 29. Not to mention the rest. Just rewind the stream and you'll catch me saying it. I'm not going to go over it again right now. Or again for the stream. I might do it once again at the end, but there's not really much point, to be fair. Not now, mate. As we dissect the Masonic media, hold it under scrutiny just to see, am I seeing things? Am I just pulling numbers out of my backside, or is there something to this? Clearly there's something to this, you know? And shit. I forgot to use some of my video clips today, man. I should have used a couple of those, right? It's not unusual. I should have used that song. I should have used my man, the black man from the wire. Let me pull him up. Where's the black man from the wire? If I can find it quickly. Where is he going? Well, first up for the sleepers. Wake your ass up. Where's my man? Let's see if I can find him. Oh, there he is.
Got your ass.
Get me. Trust me, as soon as I see them numbers, boy, I know what I'm going. Even before I did the numbers, I already knew it was shit. As soon as I saw the headline, I said, I know what that's going to be. Before I even looked. Because we've been documenting. So what's the odds that it's just, a mishap at the power station in comparison to these scumbags that are doing this purposefully, scheduled by the numbers every other month to put, every other day, whatever, to put a spanner in the works, and you're just trying to get on with your life. That's why it's just so disgusting what they do. They're scum. And again, imagine if your wife or you're the woman and you're pregnant, and right now half of your baby is hanging out your nanny, and 2 now there's a power cut because of these scumbags, and you know the number stuff. You're gonna go absolutely berserk. Yo, oh my goodness, these people, man, they're feisty bad. They're feisty bad, you know. And so data from, hold up, and a major tennis tournament had to be suspended. That's where I was before I was rudely interrupted from the stupid, we can't manage and do this bit screen. So anyway, there was a Madrid Open tennis tournament that was meant to take place today with Brit Jacob Fernley's match interrupted by a huge bang. Okay. Data from Spain's electricity grid shows an enormous drop-off in supply over a matter of seconds just after midday. It's them, but I'm telling you it's them behind it. I'm telling you. Again, planes don't magically just come down. Yeah, they might try and palm me off, as I said before. They might try and palm me off with bullshit. Oh, because Spain had plague 100 years ago. You know, it's just nature does its thing, and that's why we had, you know, we got the COVID. Because, you know, seeing the Spain, yeah, you know, they had a plague every 100 years. So what are you saying? So what, every 100 years or 50 years or whatever the cycle is, planes are just going to magically be crashing out the sky? Is that what you're telling me? Nature's causing the plane. Is it nature causing the planes? Never before. You've never known plane crashes every other bomber clock day like what's been going on. Are you taking a piss? You've never known this. Why is it happening? It ain't hard to tell, people. That's all I'm trying to say, yeah? So I'm not trying to bomber clock and all F and blind too much. I'm being mindful. I'm being as best as I can and be mindful, yeah? Because I should be frothing at the mouth. But at the same time, I'm calling the gang, like, don't get me twisted. As much as I'm simultaneous, I'm chill, like let's not get that twisted. I see the garbage, I know it's buffoonery, and I know what's going on. But it's just annoying, again, coexisting with Zombieland variants is beyond cringe. Beyond cringe. At this stage, you're taking the piss. You're absolutely taking the piss. Insulting my intelligence beyond belief. And your own intelligence that I thought you had by default. And as I said, what's lying dormant in you because you've been beaten to a pulp unknowingly because of the system at hand. But these times, lying dormant is an amazing potentiality. Trinity, Morpheus, Neos, etc. Whatever. Yeah, as an example. Fucking hell. You know, your godliness or your goddessness. So, Red Electronica, Spain's national grid operator. Ooh, let's get that in here. We're going to have to throw that in the... Let me get that copy and paste ready to throw that in the calculator. All right. Right, so... And now, so Red Electronica, Spain's national grid operator, announced it could take between 6 and 10 hours to get the country up and running again, but vowed that all resources are being dedicated to solving the issue. When it was you lot that caused the fucking issue in the first place. Bunch of fucking scumbag pendejo. That's what the fuck you are. Fucking puta. Yeah? That's what the fuck you are. Scumbag, satanic, puta. Yeah? And let me start mariconing you lot as well. You lot are fucking scumbags, mate. You're taking the piss. Alright? So, as of 3 o'clock, it said power had been restored to several electricity stations in the north, south, and the east. Spain's prime... Oh, we're going to have to get the prime minister. We'll have to punch his crusty name in, see what we get with that as well. So anyway, Spain's prime minister, Pedro Sanchez, rushed to the operator's headquarters, HQ, to monitor the response himself. Many have raised fears that a Russian cyber attack is behind the chaos, following previous similar plots against Europe. And remember, how long ago did they say that Europe should prepare for 72 hours of, you know, power grid going down, as I said a couple of times in today's stream. We covered it, we spoke about it before. You may or may not have seen it in the news. If you didn't, type it into Google, whatever your search engine is. 72 hours, Europe, to be plunged, you know, prepare, you know, do some preppers. Get your water in, get some canned food, beans, tin mackerel, batteries, candles, torch. And while you're Netflixing, chilling and waiting for the scripted football game and whatever or boxing to come on, sleeping. You know what I mean? Walking sleep, walking dead. Unbelievable. I can see Z's coming out the head right now as I'm looking at them walking down the street. Walking dead. Zombieland variants. The epitome. And you think they come with shows with the time of 2020 and what when The Last of Us... Did The Last of Us 2 come out in 2020? Remember you had Death Stranding the game, remember that? This is all purposeful. I used to like Naughty Dog. Fuck you, you are a Naughty Dog. You need to get put down, fuck off. About Naughty Dog, fuck you. Can't stand these bastards, man. And I really like my Drake as well, Uncharted. You know what I mean? I like those games. But then I saw what you started to do. I was on ya from early. I saw what you did with the DLC, with the whole woke stuff. I'm not saying that you can't have women doing specific stuff or being a badass, but it's the way it's done. And we clocked, people like me in the community, we clocked certain stuff from you scumbags from early. Even with the people that made that game, Detroit. Remember that Detroit Become Human? And all their games that they've actually made. Not just that game. No, the games that they've made, you know. I was onto them from early. I said, Rotted, look at the games that they're making. Give me a break. Give me a break. Go and look at their catalog of games. The people behind Detroit Become Human, which is to do with the Android stuff. Go and know all their games that they've made. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Oh dear. So there was speculation that Pontin Meddling was involved in the Heathrow fire last month. Remember I don't know if I made a video with that. I think I did a little something with that. I might have to get a refresh and a recap. I can't remember. So many flipping entries, but so yeah, there was the speculation that Pontin Meddling was involved in the Heathrow fire last month, which depleted the whole airport of power for a day. Give me a break. Remember, you had like the power station thing that was on fire. You remember that? And think about movies like what's the movie? It's 4.0. Die Hard. Live Free. What is it again? Live Free, Die Hard, something like that. Die Hard 4.0, if you know what I'm about. I remember how the hackers, how they reroute like the gas and they send it all to one place and then it caused the explosion, right? And that's where Bruce Willis is and the other guy, like the young lad, who's like the last hacker who they wanted to kill at the start of the film. If you ain't seen the film, go and watch it. Go and watch it. They're telling you the capabilities, and then now you're living out the capabilities of the infrastructure that they've set up. We know there's pros and cons with everything, right? We know that, but I'm telling you, man, these people, man, it's just God. Let's get that as well. The Spanish Cybersecurity Coordination Office. Let's get that one in as well for a copy and paste. Some of this I'll look up after the stream. We're not going to do it all here, but we'll quickly punch in a couple of things and, you know, supposed to look at that stabbing stuff, but I kind of really spoke about it, so it's the same old same, you know, same old numbers, which I did already mention. So he added that hospitals would only rely on their generators for 24 hours. The hospitals have got generators, and outage of this scale is extremely rare and has caused mayhem for millions, including Brits on their holidays. Yeah, no shit. Melanie Halsall is on the last day of a paddle trip with 6 pals to Valdilabu or Valdilobo, don't know how to pronounce it, southern Portugal, and can't get back into the hotel room. Poor lass and her friends on a girly fucking trip, you know what I mean? And imagine if they had this type of knowledge right now, they'll be like, wow, that's why as well, I'm happy to not fly anywhere, I'm happy to not go anywhere, yeah? Because the shenanigans right now is just beyond wild. Beyond wild, man. It's all long. Fans at the Madrid opened, milled around after the matches were cancelled. Locals in their shops, you know, flocked to buy candles for their homes. Now candle sales and whatnot's going to go through the roof. Goes on to say that we can't buy anything. Somebody talking to the Sun News or whatever saying, you know, we can't buy anything. Suddenly everything went out. We can't buy anything because the card machines aren't working. Not even water or ice cream. Imagine that you're on holiday with your kids, or you just live there in general, right? You know, you with your kids, or you got family around. You don't even have to have kids yourself, and you got family around. They got kids and in tutus. Man, it's just liberties, man. These people are bang out of order, man. It really does break my heart, man, just to see this shit play out over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, like fucking otra vez. It's just absolutely fucking ridiculous. Can you know, por favor, wake the fuck up? Is that possible? Por favor! Shit. Is that fucking possible? Fuck. It's never gonna happen, is it? It's never gonna happen, man. And that's the sad reality. That's the sad reality. And that bit is slightly annoying, but it is what it is. You know, things are going to play out how it plays out. I'm only one man. We're only one community, which should be thriving exponentially every day, regardless of suppression and all this type of stuff, you know. We should be still thriving. We should be still getting views or people reaching out and saying, wow, you know what? I didn't get it before, but bam. Oh, you know what? I remember you left a message one time and I thought, you know what? This is going on. Let me come back and check to see if you put anything out. You know what? I'm going to share, you know what I mean? Or you don't even have to message it. It will just give me a notification. Oh, that person shared that thing on their wall. Oh, brilliant. Thanks. Why the fuck can I never find that? It's tumbleweed in cricket. So again, all you type of people, I'm telling you. I don't care whether I'm cool or speak to you or not. All of you type of people, you go on my wall, you can see all type of people on there. Why is that? Is it all me? No. Fuck's sake. It's not hard. Why is it so hard? Did you share the URL yet? Have you shared it to somebody else? How many messages have you made today? How many times have your fingers tappy? Have you shared this very stream? Have you done it? More than likely not. It's not unusual. Dun, 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 dun. I am used to it, Med. Right, let's quickly put these in the calculator. I need to get me charging in a minute. I'm going to run out in about 10 minutes. These people are so evil. Clearly evil. Right, let's punch this in the calculator. You know what, let me check back StreamYard because somebody might have spoke or said something. Look, one person there. Shout out to the one, of course, whoever you are. I really do appreciate you. Not everybody's got things to do, obviously, and you can jump in and jump out, so you're not held, you know, you're not actually held here with a ball and chain, but you would think there would just be I don't know, man. I don't know what to say anymore. I've said it all in it. Anywho, right, back over here. Okay. Right, let's punch this in the calculator. And we'll look up that other place as well, just to see when it was, we've got Red Electronica, you've got the Spanish Cybersecurity Coordination Office. We'll look that up as well, just to see what we get with that, and you know, if we can find anything on the wiki. And ooh, hello. Hold up, let me get my whistle. Equals 239. The Spanish Cybersecurity Coordination Office equals 239. The 52nd prime is 259. Who's born in 1952 again? What was power outage? Yeah. Hello. It's undeniable, folks. Let's quickly punch in. Let's quickly punch in the other one we had. What was it? Red Electronica? We'll quickly look this up as well in the wiki stuff. Is it Freemasonry 58? Red Electronica 58? I don't know, let's just punch it in. Yeah, 58. We spoke about 59 already. It's only Freemasonry and the date duration stuff that we had going on. With Vladimir. Vladimir, however you pronounce it in Russian style. Anywho, right, let's see if we can see anything for these people here. So we've got Red Electronica. Let's get up another thing here. Hold up. Right, corporation comes straight away. Wikipedia. Establishment date. Have we got that? Founded in 1985, when that scumbag's birthday leaves 85 days of the year, as of October 7th, concerning Vladimir Putin's crusty creature satanic scumbag megalomaniac day of birth. These psychopathological off-key creatures, boy. Jesus, I tell you. Ugh, make me sick ad nauseum beyond belief. My God. Right. So yeah, founded 1985. It's got a longer title, so it's actually Red Electronica de España. Yeah, so well, I wonder if Minx is still out. I wonder if Minx is still out there. I wonder if Minx is still out there. Out in Spain. Fucking hell, boy. I wouldn't mind an exact date though, if you could have the rather than just 1985. Can't we get an exact date? It would really help out. Key people, Jordi Sevilla. Let's put this person up. Let's just see as well. We might have a little dub play with them in it, because obviously they're probably in the know about really Wax Wane. He's born 19th of March. Full name might be Hordy. Hordy? Might be Hordy, right? Because you know how you like Jorge. You're like George is Jorge, right? So it might be Jorge Savella Segura. That's his full name. Born Valencia, Spain, 19th of March, 1956. Actual power outage is 56. I mean, give me a break. Unbelievable. Let's get a screenshot of this shit quickly. Let's just see from his birthday. Let's just see quickly. From his crusty creature birthday. Let's change this background music. It's been playing for a minute, huh? Let's quickly change this quickly. And you know what? I'll do this last thing. I was going to change it, but nobody's here now. I've just come back, so I'm going to fuck off now. Do you know what? We'll fuck off now, literally. We'll just do this last bit. 19th. And as I checked the time, it was 2:02. Of course, those 22s follow me, boy. Been on 2 hours, 2 minutes. Come on. Can't see anything immediately, but let's just see with his. Oh shit! I done the wrong thing. Shit. Let's just see if his birthday, as I said. Was it again 19th of March, right? And of course, it's a military thing, you know. Military 44. There was a 44 with Puntins. One of the date durations. There was like a 44 there with the date duration, but I didn't point it out. But I forgot, you know, it's all military based, right? The Jesuit order, military for the Society of Jesus, the Catholic Church, and all that shit. Sorry, the Jesuit order is the Society of Jesus, but that works for the Catholic Church. But anyway, yeah, military 44, right? And he's 19th of March. The 44th prime is 193. Yeah, boy. Right, let's check his birthday. So of course we'll do last year and this year, and we'll close out with that. Didn't even mean to be so long, if I'm honest, but things have to be said, like a broken record, unfortunately, and it is what it is. So you don't like it, that's on you. What was his name? Not 55. Oh, why did you have to do that, man? Hold up, wait. You split the screen again. Hopefully it can manage. Long. I'm sure it was 55. Oh god, now that one's bloody. I need to punch it back in there. It's reset itself on the tab. Oh, let me put this on charge as well before it turns off in the midst of a stream. So again and again. I'm sure I saw 55 of his name. Sure I did. Yeah, first and last name together, 55. Did I see 5 weeks and 5 days from his birthday? I mean, give me a break. Hold up here. Let me just punch this in again and get a quick screenshot. From his crusty creature birthday, 19th of March. Hold up here. This thing is setting itself with the page. Takes a while. It's got to load up a whole bag of bollocks. Is it working? What's that mean? Right. So March 19th. This is Krusty Creature birthday. You know, like he's the head runner of this Red Electronica thing. Electrica. 5 weeks and 5 days. And his name equals 55. Jordi Segura, yeah? However you pronounce it, excuse me. What, 55, 5 weeks and 5 days. And the company's been what? It's been going for 40 years. Remember, I just said that, right? 40 years from 1985 to now on the thing, even though we didn't have the exact date for the establishment day, but it's been going for 40 years, yeah? And it's the alternative span from the 5 weeks and 5 days that goes with his name that equals 59. You've got 40 days. I mean, give me a break. And if you check the day, if you check the day, right in my face, as I went to press it, I was like, oh my god, of course. You got the 5 weeks and 6 days power outage 56, or the alternative span 41. Remember, power cut 41. Today you got a life lesson. 4 at 28, 2 at 0, 2 at 5 is 41. Oh my god. Power cut 41. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Power cut 41. This is just undeniable, man. Oh, mate. Where's my spot? Where's my IS over there? Yeah. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wow. And you've got the 112. Again, apparently they operate in 112 countries. Catholicism equals 112. You've got 1 month, 1 week, 12 days, the other alternative span. And the other one, the last one, you've got 1 month, 9 days. I mean, no, chaos equals 19. What is happening today? Mayhem and chaos. When was the global tech chaos? 19th of July. Unbelievable. Remember that last year? Again, go to the playlist if you're not up to speed. And you'll see how Bill Gates, William Henry Gates, how it all factors in, and it even factors back in with COVID concerning that day. What happened last year, June 19th. Is it the day that leaves 201 days or the 201st day of the year? But it's the leap year. It's usually the 20th of July is you get the 201 with that. Because it was the leap year, it fell on the 19th. And again, it was 19 hijackers, 9/11/2001, 19 hijackers, and then 19 years later, they give you COVID-19. They give you C-19. Unbelievable. Again, chaos equals 19. Again, their motto is order out of chaos. Not to mention it was deemed a global pandemic, scamdemic on 11/3, 11th of March, which was it 222 months? And if you're right at Wuhan coronavirus, it equals 222, like treble 2. Order out of chaos equals treble 2. Ritualistic Masons equals treble 2. As above, so below equals treble 2. Unbelievable. And if I check the date on this one, you get 1 month, 1 week, and 3 days. So I just spoke about 11/3. And again, in the Talmud, Baba Command 113a, that talks about lies and deception. If you want to be susceptible, they're going to have you up and treat you like goyim and like meat and like cattle. And isn't it interesting once you start to assess and analyze and note how language is pigeonholed, hence why all the murder words equal 38s and all of that stuff. All the often all the words that to do with delete yourself equate to all the same type of numbers, and mental health equals all the same numbers, and then all the lie words equal 113. If you write out all of this, the number for dishonesty, that equals 113. Politics 113, mainstream 113, not factual 113, not true 113, bullshit 113, perjury 113. If you got divorce, it was probably from lies and deceit and deception, right? Divorce 113. Green screen, who likes green screen? Yeah, the NASA, Jeff Bezos and whatnot, you know, SpaceX. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Yo, these people, man, are the worst. They truly are. They truly are, man. Wow. Imagine if it was all set up to actually help the betterment of your being. You know what I mean? Aid you to propel, you know what I mean? Rather than be stagnant, but then that's why it takes an individual to, or so many people to just get wise in the midst of it. And, you know, don't want to use the term of like steel sharpens steel, but you know, that type of. So even though it's doom and gloom, there's still things that can be, you know, gotten gleaned from what's going on, so you can, you know what I mean? Be better, think better, you know, upgrade your thought process. Again, a lot of people, the masses are running on brickle-brackle broken software. Wow, man, this is crazy. Wow. Right. I'm going to quickly do it from his birthday last year, just to say. $156. And if we're going to go into all of that, if you're up to speed, you're up to speed. 58. What's the other significant 58 I had there? Was there another one? Sorry, let me quickly, before I close out. Blackouts equals 58. 58 weeks bang on from his last trusty creature birthday, 19th of March, 2024. I mean, come on. Blackouts. I remember Freemasonry 58. I remember Blackouts also 139. We spoke about this earlier. Freemasonry 139. The news time was 13:39. Give me a break. 139. Alternative span from the 58 weeks bang on. You get 405 days. Drop the 0. 45. Ritual equals 45. Oh, you get the 119 as well. 1 year, 1 month, and 9 days. Oh, wow. Well, the 156 is in there anyway. Remember, the 156 prime is 9/11, so we're getting emergency, right? Ah, and the other, oh my god, you got an alternative span. Oh my god, I'm just seeing this now. So you got the 58 weeks, bang on. Then if you uncheck the date, because then that turns to 57 weeks and 6 days, so don't worry about that. But anyway, you got 13 weeks and 9 days. Blackouts, 58 and 139. Freemasonry, 139. I mean, it couldn't be any more clear. So I'm going, oh my god, a mass blackouts. 1 year, 5 weeks and 6 days. Mass blackouts, 156. Mass blackouts is 150. Do you know what? Give me a fucking break. Unbelievable. Wow, and his last life lesson leading up to is 30. Mass blackouts equals 30. Give me a break. Do you know what? Let me get out of here, man. Long.